Hey there, I'm Price, and you're watching PricePlays. Good morning, afternoon, and evening. I'm Price, and welcome to my first video, basically. Yep, first video that I've uploaded at least, or that I'm going to make public. I'll be honest, I haven't really tried Let's Playing before, so as far as, I don't know, I'm concerned, this playthrough of Pokemon Emerald as a Nuzlocke run is basically a test to see, you know, if I'm cut out to do this kind of thing. I actually came up with the idea of, you know, starting to do a Let's Play quite a while back. It was actually in a hospital, funnily enough. I started scribbling ideas in a hospital when I basically had a second degree burn on my hand, and I was thinking of doing some videos whilst I was in A&E, and on the little leaflet, you know the little leaflet when you go into A&E, they give you a little leaflet, and basically they do this thing where it's like they're trying to like show you their like service, that sort of thing. You're supposed to like kind of fill in a little survey questionnaire, see, you know, how like their treatment of you was. To be honest, it was a bit shit. But on the back of that, I scribbled a few little ideas about kind of doing some runs through of Pokemon, well, Nuzlocke runs, and maybe a run through of Minecraft as well, depending on how I feel. And from there, I was thinking of like progressing, seeing how things go, etc. Anyways, let's begin. So, new game. I should take the time to explain what I'm doing, basically. I know a lot of people here might not know what a Nuzlocke run is, considering I'm not going to show this to that many people as far as I'm concerned right now. Basically, a Nuzlocke run has two main rules, kind of a hard mode of a Pokemon game. The first rule is that you can only catch the first Pokemon you find on each route. For example, if I ran into, say, a Lotad on like Route 2 or something, as my first Pokemon, I'd only be able to catch that and nothing else. And if I kill it, then I'm screwed, basically, and I won't be able to catch anything on that route. And the second rule is if a Pokemon faints, it's dead, and I'm going to release it. Boo-hoo. I'm going to have a lot of fun with this, considering I'm not actually that good at Pokemon anymore, and I haven't played it in ages, considering where I am. And as an optional third rule, well, this is kind of what everyone does anyways, but as a third rule, I'm going to be nicknaming one Pokemon to make sure that I'm kind of emotionally attached to them, that sort of thing. Now, do I pick the... Okay, I'm a guy, so I might as well pick the guy. I don't know, I thought maybe it would be fun to play as the girl, but everyone's done it and it's not really that fun anymore, so that's fine. So I'm just going to type my name in, Price, and add a little dot at the end. So it's Price? Yes it is, obviously. Okay, your Price is moving to my hometown of Little Root. I get it now. Come on. Alright, are you ready? Your very own adventure is about to unfold. Take courage and leap into the world of Pokemon where dreams, adventures, and friendships await. Well, I'll be expecting you later. Come see me in my Pokemon lab. I promise you, I will never do that again. That's a lie. So, I'm drinking some tea right now. It's about 4:51 in the morning, and, you know, I can't sleep, even though all my flatmates are asleep. Sorry if I'm waking you up. So, first thing we're going to do before I actually step out is check my ID number. Now, the way this works is the last letter of your ID number shows, well, what starter Pokemon you're going to get. If it's between 1 and 3, I'm going to pick the Grass starter Trico. Between 4 and 6, I'm going to pick Torchic. And 7 to 9, I'm going to pick Mudkip. It's a 7, so I'm going to pick Mudkip. If it's a 0, it means I get to choose, which, you know, would have been amazing. But, you know, I like Mudkip. Yes, everyone's heard the joke, you know, I do like Mudkips. So, let's step out into the unknown. Price, we're here, honey. It must be tiring riding with our things in the moving truck. Well, this is Little Root Town. How do you like it? This is our new home. It has a quaint feel, but it seems to be an easy place to live, don't you think? And you get your own room, Price. Let's go inside. Sorry, I always love doing little voices. See, Price, isn't it nice in here, too? The movers Pokemon do all the work of moving us in and cleaning up after. I'm pretty sure that people I know think that this is, you know, slavery. Wouldn't that be exactly what this is considered? I have no idea. This is so convenient. Price, your room is upstairs. Go check it out, dear. Dad bought you a new clock to mark our move here. Don't forget to set it. As you can tell, my American accent is really not on the spot right now. Anyways, first, another thing I'm going to do is just really quickly change the text speed to fast and save, because, you know, then it's probably a lot easier than just holding the A button the whole time. Well, because I'm playing on a keyboard, it's actually the Z button. I know, right? Mindfuck! So, next thing I'm going to do is set the clock. It is currently 4:53, so yep, because my sleeping pattern is basically the equivalent of a hermit or someone living on the opposite side of the world. I should live in America, you know? That'd have been cool. So yeah, around there. Is this the correct time? Yes, it is. Price, how do you like your new room? Good, everything's put away neatly. You know what, I'm tired, I'm not going to right now, I'm just going to drink my tea. Bloody nice tea this though. Bloody nice tea. As you can tell, I'm British, I'm just the quintessential stereotype. I even say the word quintessential, which never say the word quintessential. It's not a good thing to say. Anyways, down we go. Oh, Price, quick, come quickly. It's been a while since I played Pokemon Emerald, actually. I think it was one of my favourite Pokemon games back in the day, like around like 2004, 2005 era. I haven't played it since, I don't know, 2010 or something. I was like, how old was I? Like 14? Something like that. I started playing Pokemon Fire Red quite a lot, just kind of like, just, you know, to kind of get back into the feel of 3rd gen, because 3rd gen was the gen I actually grew up with. But, you know, I don't know. Basically. So, back and there we go. Okay. Oh, hello, and you are? Oh, you're Price, aren't you, next door neighbor? Hi, we have a daughter about the same age as you. Our daughter was excited about making a new friend. Our daughter is upstairs, I think. Okay, we might as well go upstairs and see what is crack-a-lackin'. I'm just gonna... I swear, when I stay up all night, I say the stupidest things. I've never said the word crack-a-lackin' in my life. I'm really sorry, guys. I really am. You know, someone out there is going to find it endearing. Someone out there is going to really like my Let's Playing style. And why did she say I've got to go catch wild Pokemon and then go over there? I mean, it's an observation that's already been done, but, you know, I might as well. So, now we might as well go up here and get our, well, we know it's a Mudkip because my D number is 7. I'm quite happy with that choice. I really like Mudkip. I fucking love Swampert as well. He is incredible. Don't know, in terms of nicknames, I don't really know what I'm going to do yet. I'm thinking, like, what I usually do is just name them after places or people who are important to me, as, like, I've named a lot of them after, like, musicians, after actors, celebrities, that sort of thing. So, I don't know, or places as well, because I'm studying at uni at the moment, but I've been born and bred a Londoner, and I've used to name all my Nuzlocke Pokemon after places in London, which is, I don't know, it's always something I've liked doing. And to be honest, that is probably the naming style I'm going to go for the starter, at least. I don't know about the others, but specifically for, you know, my starter, I don't know, I've always liked that. Ooh. And as usual, we just absolutely sweat through that battle. I've always wondered what happens if you lose that battle. I don't know what happens, like, does he like flee? Do you die? Like, what happens? You, like, what? Imagine if you, like, white it out and the game is completely glitched out on you. It probably doesn't do that. I have no idea. I'm just reading through this text. To be honest, I started out by reading it all, but I know that most people have already seen it before. So, at the moment, I'm just trying to get a feel for the things. I'm planning on doing... Oh, well, shit, I've already gone to the point where I nickname him. I'm trying to think, what do I want to name this guy? Like I said, I'm going to name him after an area in London. I don't know what yet. What's my favourite, like, place to hang out in London? Hackney. Hackney it is. Hackney the Mudkip. No, not Hab. Hackney. One of my best friends is actually from Hackney. I'm actually from the southwest, whereas Hackney, if you're not been to London, Hackney is kind of like East London area, and that's where my best friend's from, and I've had so many kind of beautiful kind of experiences with him kind of around that area, you know? And it's one of my favourite places. Anyways, let's check out Hackney the Mudkip. He has an impish nature. Ooh, that's really cool. Yeah, nice stats, etc. But impish nature. I don't know exactly what that raises, but I've always been the kind of person who likes to kind of like make up little backstories whenever I do a Nuzlocke about kind of like the Pokemon and like what their personalities are and how they all kind of get on with each other. So right now, I'm gonna, just walk up here, etc. I'm just gonna like kill the wild Pokemon, and stop saying etc's Price, like, jeez. I'm just gonna go up and like kill the wild Pokemon, just, get some levels up, because if I lose to May, I will be incredibly embarrassed. I mean, technically the Nuzlocke rules don't kick in until I get a Pokedex and some Pokeballs to actually catch Pokemon. So, as of right now, if Hackney does die, it's not entirely the end of the world. I can just kind of start out from where I left off. It's only after I actually get more Pokemon that the rule actually comes into effect. And since I'm not good at Pokemon games, you can tell there's going to be a lot of bloodshed, a lot of crying from me, and a lot of shit critical hits. A lot of that, yeah, because critical hits are the bane of my existence, as most people will know. Anyways, I've finished my tea and grown to level 6, where I think this is where I learn Mud Slap. Yes, it is. God, even though, like, I've not played Pokemon Emerald in so long, I still, like, know, like, everything, like, exactly when everyone, like, learns their specific moves, etc. Yeah, so, well, mainly the starters, because I've played through it with all the starters before, and that sort of thing. Anyways, I'm thinking later on, if I ever keep progressing with this channel, I'm thinking of maybe doing an Alpha Sapphire Nuzlocke of some kind, which would be pretty cool, or an Amiga Ruby Nuzlocke, mainly because one of my favourite YouTubers is Peanut Butter Gamer, and I know that he did a Nuzlocke of Alpha Sapphire, or as of my recording this, he's currently doing a Nuzlocke of Pokemon Alpha Sapphire, which is, I'll be honest, one of my all-time favourite series, because it's so funny. Just his commentary as well is just, like, if you're not a fan of Peanut Butter Gamer, he's definitely someone to check out. Like, I've always liked his work, that sort of thing. It's just something I've really enjoyed. Come on, Puccina. I'm not entirely sure what I want my final team to be yet, but I've always wanted to use Pokemon that I wouldn't normally use on, like, a normal run. Like, kind of the underdogs. I've always been one to root for the underdogs. Anyways, we are at, according to my stopwatch, around 13 minutes. I've reached May. I've actually started out what I'm doing, like with this Nuzlocke. So, I'm going to end it off here. Next time on Pokemon Emerald, the Nuzlocke run, I'm going to be, fighting May and actually starting the proper Nuzlocke. Sorry, it's been very expository, but this is, like, my first ever video. So, if it would be amazing if anyone watching this, like, if I show it to any of you, could give me some constructive feedback, and if I don't know you, introduce yourself, leave a comment, leave a like, subscribe as well, that sort of thing. Like, it'd be just amazing to hear from you guys and just hear your Nuzlocke experiences, what your favourite games are, just come and say hi would be incredible, because YouTube, I've seen so many YouTubers say how much of an amazing platform this is, and, it's just something I've really wanted to be a part of for so long, and I'm finally getting around to doing it, and, I'm getting so emotional right now. Anyways, we'll see you on the flip side. This is Price, signing out.